in Perth Kitchen, and we're just doing a tiny little video because some of you have been asking about how do you check to see if a thermoprobe is properly calibrated, and I will take you through that process today. Now here is our trusty thermoprobe, which has unfortunately been submerged in water by someone unknown, and we've had it battery out in rice overnight, and now just because there were issues with the reading, we got to check to see if it's measuring the right temperatures. Now it looks like it might be measuring the right temperatures for the room temperature, but we've got to check this properly, and I'll show you how. Now, because water and ice both can be present at 0 degrees Celsius, the greatest way to calibrate your thermoprobe is testing to see if it measures plus or minus 0.1 degree accurately at 0 degrees Celsius. And the easiest way to assure yourself of something that is at temperature is to take a bucket of mostly ice. They say you could do 50%, but the thing is, as soon as you start losing temperature, I mean, it's the ice that keeps it at 0 degrees, and it's the water that keeps it easy to measure. So what you want to do is mostly ice, if you can, as much ice as you could put in and still be able to stir this accurately. So what I'm going to do is, tough being left-handed, is we're just going to stir this around and try to get this ice in here to cool the water down thoroughly, because initially the water temperature is not 0 degrees. Initially the water temperature is probably like 20 degrees. So this ice is trying to cool it down, and we'll know we've got an accurate measure if we can get this ice water to settle at around 0 degrees. So we're just stirring this vigorously to try to get you there, and I think we're going to find that it measures, and again, there's a fluctuation, plus or minus a little bit, but as you can see here, it's settling down more or less right on a very happy temperature, negative 0.2 degrees, which is possibly exactly accurate because, you know, there's ions and whatnot. Now, what is it? Is it plus or minus? Yeah, I think it's got to be accurate to within plus or minus 1 degree. And here we have still in a happy range, in a happy zone right here. So I would say that this means that this is and the probe has recovered by us from its little swim it had the other day, and it's measuring within the acceptable range. So that means we could go back to using it for trying to make sure our food is up to 74 degrees, and it's in its plus or minus 1 degree. You know, we could hope and dream for more accurate than that, but you get more expensive without any advantage. Now, remember the key points here. Now, with calibrating, to see if your probe is calibrated, you want to have more than half ice, because it's going to start melting. And you've got to keep ice in here as you bring your water down to 0 degrees. Okay, it's just tap water, and it's just ice. The purer the better in terms of getting in exactly 0 degrees. But again, just the ice from the ice machine and just water from the tap is going to do you just fine, getting you within that plus or minus 1 degree Celsius of 0 degrees. So stirring vigorously until it settles at a certain temperature, because initially the water is too hot. And then we get down to the temperature, plus or minus 1 degree. It lets us know that we've accurately calibrated, or we've got an accurately calibrated thermoprobe, which we do. Okay, hope that helps, guys. God bless you.